and failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Hi, my name is Anderson Davis Gouchy, and I'm a Coastal Alabama cheerleader here on the Monroeville campus. NJCAA Day celebrates more than just sports. It's about the connection, growth, and opportunities you make being a part of something bigger.
My name is Rihanna Johnson, and I'm a softball player here at the Coastal Alabama Monroeville campus. Being an NJCAA athlete is so much more than competing on the field. It's about the lifelong friendships you make along the way. The friendships that I've made here at Coastal Alabama will last me the rest of my life.
My name is Craig Blevins. I'm a tennis player at Coastal Alabama, the Monroeville campus. The NJCAA has helped me be able to create friendships and relationships with coaches and staff that believe in me, whether it is writing recommendation letters or helping me plan my next step for the future.
My name is Joshua Whitehurst. I play basketball here at Coastal Alabama on the Monroeville campus. Being a student athlete for the NJCAA not only made me a better player, but also a better person. And I'm forever grateful for this opportunity with my teammates.
Hi, my name is Ethan Peterson. I run cross country at the Bruton campus. Being an NJCAA athlete has opened up many opportunities for me, including getting a scholarship which paid for tuition, books, and other fees, and it allowed me to pursue my passion in running.
Hey y'all, my name is Jalen Routley, and I play on the women's golf team on the Bruton campus. I didn't start playing golf until I got my scholarship. If you're an underdog too, going the JUCO route shows that hard work can take you anywhere.
Hi, my name is Will Wyndham, and I play golf for Coastal Alabama at the Bruton campus, and we just have fun. We get to go off and play courses all over the state of Alabama, and the NJCAA is what allows us to do that.
Hi, my name is Ashton Hardy. I play baseball here at the Coastal Alabama Bruton campus, and being able to compete in the NJCAA conference gives athletes a great opportunity to compete at the higher level. And coming off last year, us winning it all, I'm just ready to see how this year goes and how it unfolds with a great group of guys, and we're ready to get after it.
Hi, my name's Reese Santamont. I play volleyball here at the Bruton campus. My favorite thing about NJCAA is the level of competitiveness that is brought to the table. My team practices every day to get ready for the next game, and that is something that helps us push each other every day.
Hi, my name's Joe Brown. I play for Coastal Alabama South at the Bama Net campus, and one of the biggest things that I love playing here is the competition and the team environment. We're all brothers on the team, and that's why I love playing at Coastal Alabama.
Hey, my name is Denver Arnold. I play basketball here at the Bama Net campus, and my favorite thing here at Coastal is my teammates and the team bonding that we have and the things that we do together. And that's why Coastal has empowered my future.
Hey, my name is Peyton Hardigan. I play on the volleyball team at the Bama Net campus. I would highly recommend the JUCO route because you're going to be a better person on and off the court, and you'll make memories that last a lifetime.
Hi, my name is Morgan Nowell. I cheer here at Coastal South. My favorite part about junior college has been that it's opened doors for me to go to cheer at the next level. I'm very excited for what my future holds.
My name is Brant White, and I play golf here at Bama Net campus. My favorite thing about the NJCAA is the family atmosphere among all sports here at Coastal Alabama.
My name is Jack Morris, and I play tennis for Coastal Alabama South. I chose the JUCO route because of the opportunity to constantly improve. All of the lessons I've learned and experiences I've gained from being an NJCAA athlete have been invaluable. I would recommend the JUCO route because it's an opportunity to improve yourself as a person and as an athlete and make it somewhere that you couldn't have made it to out of high school.
My name's
name's Dexter Benoit. I'm a baseball player here at the Bay Minette campus. I believe that being an NJCAA student athlete can benefit anyone in any field of life because when you're here, you learn a lot about accountability because along with classes, you have a whole team depending on you to bring your very best every single day. And in my time being here, I feel that I've learned more about consistency of work than any other place I've been.
My name is Laura Mounts. I play softball at the Bay Minette campus, and I love Coastal Alabama because you grow in values such as discipline and commitment, which not only make you a better player, but it makes you a better person.
Hi everybody, welcome to Jack Robertson Arena as we get ready for the season opener at home. Already a couple of road trips for Coastal Alabama South coming in with a 1-1 mark. Rams 1-0 on the young season. Good to be in the newly renovated Jack Robertson Arena. I think we had a couple of games last year after all of the construction that made this playable, and my, what a good looking facility. Great sound system, great floor, and obviously the electricity is at an all-time high. We're ready to get the 24-25 season underway. Hi everybody, Robert Williamson set to bring you the coverage. Let's take a look at the gentlemen who will be on the floor first for the University of Mobile's JV. Ty Washington, Davon Carter-Ward, Colin Lockhart, Dylan Prince, and Caden Justice, all beginning things. Meanwhile, on the other side of the floor, it is Brian Esteen, L.J. Jackson, David Giddens, Joey Patterson, Joe Brown, as we get ready for the home opener for your Coastal Alabama South Coyotes. Tip-off 1 minute away on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This
Rams and Coyotes about to tangle here on a Monday, loaded with basketball here on JockJive. We've got basketball tonight, Tuesday night, Thursday night, football on Friday, and basketball on Saturday. All right here on JockJive. Plus, we're mixing in a little football this weekend, a little volleyball, a little baseball. We got a smorgasbord of stuff this week here on JockJive. And it all starts here at Jack Robertson Arena. Coastal Alabama South, the Coyotes decked out in the white with some maroon splashed in. And in predominantly black, it is the University of Mobile's JV. Lucas Mastis running camera. Thank you very much, Lucas. And here we go with the home opener. It is tipped in favor of Giddens. Brought down the floor by Jackson. And that's thrown away. Opening possession, a TO. And it'll be the Rams in possession of the basketball. Good crowd on here. Got some great seats on the opposite side of the floor. Right outside the paint, given out front. That is Washington, drops in the 3 ball. Mobile on top first. Knocked off Lighthouse Christian last week by 3. Responding on the other end of the floor is David Giddens. And we're knotted up at 3. Little scoop inside the paint. Jumper from Lockhart. And at least early, a little back and forth going on. Drive to the glass, tied again. L.J. Jackson makes it a 5-apiece game. Other end of the floor, quick toss off the glass. Well, they're in the Coyotes is a team that scores about 89.5 under the direction of Robbie Robertson. Looks like we're en route for another one of those 80-plus nights. Into the paint it goes to Brown. No good off the glass. Rebound belonging to Justice. That is Washington bringing it to the mid part of the floor. Opposite side, 3. Justice with a miss. The rebound belongs to Robertson. Hands it over to Giddens. He'll put up the 3 ball off the rim. And we may have the first foul of the night. It'll be called on Joey Robertson. So foul 1 brought in from the baseline on the opposite end of the floor by Mobile. Dylan Prince with a drive, fake, and off the glass. Jackson with the give to Giddens. Picks up the dribble near the timeline over to Brown. Brown back from a year ago. Spin move from the elbow, leans in, and there is the second whistle of the night, and it'll be the first on the University of Mobile. In the act of shooting was Brown. He'll go to the stripe. Averaging 3.5 a game in the first 2 of the year. As a squad, 83 points per contest for Coastal South. Got a brand new seat. Boy, I gotta admit, I kind of like it. It's been a while since I have sat on the floor because typically I'm running camera, but tonight, Lucas Mastis is on camera up at the Crow's Nest. And I am situated right here in the middle of everything on the floor, right next to the scorekeeper between the 2 benches. Out of bounds, and at last got a Coyote. Rams will have possession. Prince to put it in play, does so to Washington, back over to Prince. Works his way to the charity stripe, slings it down low. The outside give goes to Justice, and that hit the quad of a Ram, and will go out of bounds. Coyotes with possession. Early 9-6 lead. Jackson feeding to Giddens. Sees a little seam. Then it's taken away by Prince. Over to Kareem Harris, who has checked into the game. And eventually Washington with it. Stolen away by Jackson. Jams it in for a pair. And we'll go out of bounds, and apparently last got a Coyote. Well, you know what those do to a crowd. They lighten things up. And like in a lightning type, not in a lessening type. Over to Prince with a pass in a 1-point game. Prince shooting with the left hand, comes up short, rebound, off the glass. Lockhart. Halftime, we talk with the AD and all the Coastals, Daniel Head. Nice take to the hoop by Giddens. Draws the foul, goes to the stripe, hoping to narrow the lead to 2. Giddens at the stripe shooting. Giddens 19 points per contest. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 Coyotes averaging double digits early. And the roster provided by Coach did not include a number 11 that stepped out onto the floor. So I'm not sure who our 11 is for the Rams. In a 1-point game. Tossed over into the corner. Justice open for the 3-ball. Do we get a responding 3? We do from Tayshaun Gilchrist. Timeout on the floor asked for by the Rams as the Coyotes have cut the lead to 1.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Welcome into the first basketball game of the year here on JockJive. A Monday night, as I mentioned, though, we're loaded with basketball this week. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games total. We had Coastal Alabama North tomorrow night, men and women. We'll be there on Thursday for the men and women, which, by the way, also includes Coastal South, the men on Thursday, and then back here on Saturday when the North women come to town. Over into the corner, Justice tries another 3-ball, rims it in and out. Rebounded by Giddens. Lobs down to Gilchrist, and it will sail out of bounds. And reminder to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. You're probably watching on YouTube. You could be watching on the ACCC Sports Network. If on YouTube, should be a subscribe button nearby. If on the network, go to JockJive's YouTube channel and sign up, and we'll say thank you very much. You will make us very, very happy. Still a 1-point game. Gilchrist working it down the floor. A couple of games for the freshman, averaging 14.5 per. And to Jackson, trying to get it down low to the big guy, Stephen Williams. And Williams gets fouled.
Foul number 14. Going to the line, shooting 2, number 4.
Foul committed by Lockhart. Yeah, that has got Stephen Williams shooting. He is a 60% free throw shooter early in the year. Now working on the tie after missing the first of 2. He'll drop it in. We're 9 and up at 14. Play to Washington. Washington able to sneak around the defense of the Coyotes, which now includes Mekhi Jones, who is in the game. Down front it goes to Prince, trying to get a handoff to Justice. That is lost out of bounds. And apparently the Coyotes last to touch it.
Hey, go screen somebody. Let's go.
Rams basketball from underneath their own hoop. Justice to put it in play. Just about 5 minutes into the ball game. Knotted up at 14. Got off to a really quick pace to begin with, and then it's kind of slowed down a bit. Washington off on the 3 try. And that'll go out of bounds off Giddens. So it stays in Rams' hands. Justice with a lob to Prince to put it in play. Defending is Jones. Prince to the elbow. Feeds down low. Washington. Give goes to Lockhart. He will miss him. The Coyotes with an opportunity to take the lead. Jones picking up the dribble. Over goes to Giddens. In and out of the arc. Then fires the 3 just a tad short. Rebounded by Jones. He's off on the 3 as well. And there's a whistle down low, and apparently that is Jackson committing the personal. Gotta check that. It is going to be Jones. Well, how about third time's the charm? It's the 11 for the Rams. And we do not have a name for 11 for the Rams. Bryce Bracco into the lineup. Justice getting the steal. He'll jam it in, and the lead broken. Or the tie broken, and the lead taken. Over to Gilchrist. That's jam number 2. Both teams with 1 each. Gilchrist stolen away. That is Jalen Bright who takes it, but there is a whistle on the opposite end of the floor that ends the fast break. That foul called on the Coyotes' Gilchrist, but it did stop the fast break. Ray Williams in the game for the Coyotes too. Put in play to Harris. Back over and goes to Bryant. Lost it. Picked up by Gilchrist to the other end of the floor. A little short on the bank off the window. Stevens, as in Stephen Williams, missing the first, making the second. We're tied again. Over to Justice for the Rams. Stolen away by Jones. Short on the lay-in. Short on the putback, but there is a whistle. And Harris charged with a foul. And has got Mekhi Jones going to the stripe, an 87% free throw shooter, averaging 15.5 per game. Another missed opportunity for the Coyotes. Braden Wilson checking into the lineup. Kareem Harris going out for the Rams. Couple of misses for an 87% free throw shooter. And we're still tied at 16. Gilchrist trying to take it away. Tips it out of bounds. Rams will bring it in from the best seats in the house. Right there courtside. And I don't know if that is anybody's spot or special guest. Foul prior to the shot. All ladies, I'm thinking it might be the softball team. Could be the basketball team. Justice trying another jam, no good. Rebounded by Bracco. And the Coyotes trying to reclaim the lead. Bracco outside of the paint. Over to Gilchrist. Lost into the paint, picked up by a Ram. It's our mystery guy, donning 11, tipped away by Bracco from the backside. Rams still in possession. Brought in for the baseline, doing the honors is Bright. Justice will try another three. Misfires, Prince with a rebound. Slides through Coyotes. Williams reaches in and gets a hand on Prince. Stephen Williams picking up his first foul. And has got Prince at the line shooting. Quartet of newcomers coming into the game. Solo act for the Rams and a trio for the Coyotes. Washington back in for the Rams. Avon Carter coming back in. Check that. Gray Williams back in. Quentin Odom checking in. Clay Schofield coming in. And L.J. Jackson is back in. Over to Jackson. Got it outside of the arc. Intent was to get it down low to Odom. It is stolen away by Prince. Over to Washington and back to Prince. Puts it up from long range. Too strong. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson trying to feed it to Odom. Picked off by the Rams. Bright the other way. Banks it off the glass. Missed the shot but drew the foul. Will be charged to Gray Williams, the freshman. Jalen Bright shooting. John Alum's getting ready to check into the game for the Rams. Justice will get his first breather. Both teams struggling at the stripe early in this one. Of course, I say struggles and he hits it. I guess if I'd said they were hot, he'd missed it. Schofield working it down the floor for the Coyotes. Handoff goes to Jackson. Screen and go for Odom. That is a three ball and misfires by Williams. Rebound Schofield. Hands over to Bracco. Bracco with a miss on the three. Rebounded by Jackson. Spins around Prince. No good. Prince with the board. Feeds it out to Wilson. Alums in the corner. Prince has got it in the paint. Little pump, little shot. No good. Odom with it. Jackson down the floor for the Coyotes. In a 2-point game. Lockhart getting ready to come back into the game. And that is tipped out of bounds by Bracco. And we've got a media timeout at the 11-12 mark. Half number one, Rams by 2.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Got off to an explosive start. We had about 7 or 8 points per team on the board. I mean, very quick, couple of minutes into the ball game. But the pace is slowed down. And a 2-point contest. As we resume play, Bright with it, brings it into the paint. Shot no good, rebounded by Schofield. Allen goes to Williams. And then Williams, I believe, dribbled it out of bounds. I mentioned I'm right here on the floor, which typically I'm running my own camera, so I'm, up in the stand somewhere. That's a way to tie it up. But you hear a little bit of everything here. I like it, I love it. I think I want some more of it while we're here. And Jack Robertson, 18 apiece. Coyotes trying to take the advantage. Jackson. Bracco's got it near the timeline. Right side, and he flicked it to where I guess he thought a Coyote was going to be. Instead, nothing but black jerseys. Washington with a give to Lockhart. In and out for alums. Ray Williams taking it down the floor. Jackson asking for an Odom screen. And then Jackson pulls up and fires the three. Put back from Odom. And the Coyotes with a 2-point lead. Little contact. It's going to be called on Gray Williams, and I think that will be 2 on Williams. And it is foul number 2. Coyotes put it in play, or actually Rams put it in play from the opposite end of the floor in front of the Coyote cheerleaders. Another new face on the floor, Dallas Skinner, tipped away by Jackson, taken back by Prince. Fires into the corner, lost by Wilson. Got it back, goes to Lockhart. Washington for 3, off the rim. Giddens with a board. Allen goes to Jackson. They'll try to get it in the corner. It's out of reach for Joey Robertson. And the Rams with it back. Kareem Harris down the floor for the Rams, into the corner to Prince. 3 ball from Wilson, just a little bit strong. Prince with the board. From the stripe, he's got it. We're tied again, this time at 20. Picking up the dribble, Gilchrist. Eventually down low, and goes to Williams. Williams having a battle. Draws the foul. Colin Lockhart committing to personal. Williams at the stripe. 60% free throw shooter. Here's been the weakness tonight for everybody. The free throws. And 0 for 2 goes Williams. Gilchrist over to Prince. And you got a foul that apparently called on Gilchrist, at least based on his reaction. Let's see. Yep, it is Gilchrist. And both teams into the bonus. So both teams now, the remainder of the half, shooting. Prince missing the front end of the 1-and-1. Well, the plus for the Coyotes is that they're not the only ones struggling at the stripe tonight. Rams are too. Jackson with the drive. He found the seam, exploits it, hits the 2. Wilson with a spin move at midcourt. Brings it into the paint, coast to coast, not there, rebounded by Robertson. This is Gilchrist. Trying to sneak around Prince, sat on the rim a couple of bounces. And then out of bounds off Prince. And we have hit another media timeout. Heck, we're media. We might as well take a break here on JockJive. Two-point ball game. I think the largest lead has been 3, maybe 4. And rims in and out for Giddens. It has been a nip and tuck contest. Harris across the mid part of the floor. Works at top of the key. Robertson steps out to defend. Feeds into the corner. Justice back into the ball game. From out front, 3 ball dropped in by Harris. Jackson over to Giddens. Hand off to Deshaun Hyman, who is now in the game for the Coyotes. Williams lost him in the paint and apparently lost it because of some hands, and the hands belong to Dallas Skinner. So Williams back at the strike. Everybody, Coyotes and Rams, trying to improve the free throw percentages. Well, they're not getting any better yet. Prince stepped out of bounds after the rebound. Back over it goes to the Coyotes, put in play for the baseline by Jackson. Lobs it to Williams, back over to Giddens, fires the 3, short. Hyman trying to bang it off Justice and threw it out of bounds. So the University of Mobile's JV with it. Prince getting into Washington, Hyman defending. A 1-point Rams lead. Justice shooting the 3, and it splashes in. And that is either the biggest or matches the largest lead of the game at 4. Fed down low off Giddens, able to get it back. And stepping out of bounds was Hyman. I know, kind of offensive. And that is going to be charged to Giddens. Four-point lead for the Rams, trying to take their biggest lead of the first half. As it is put in play to Washington. Prince down to Harris. Harris off the glass, tipped into the hands of Robertson. Flips it to Hyman on the other side of the floor. Jackson feeding down low to Williams. Williams shoving into the glass with the left hand, misfires. Lockhart with the board. Washington with Hyman by his side. That is Harris who backs it out, winds up in Justice's hands. Misfires on the 3. Robertson with another rebound. Hands it over to Hyman. Hyman top of the key. Jackson feeding over to Hyman. Hyman rims the 3 out. It is Lockhart with the board. Over to Lockhart, into the corner. Justice open for the 3. In and out. Prince with the board. Trying to get it around Robertson off the rim. Robertson and Prince battling. And Prince called with a foul. So we will head to the other end of the floor with Prince picking up the personal. And that is his first. Robertson to the stripe shooting.
Going to the line, shooting number 12, Johnny Robertson.
Robertson averaging 4 points a game. Makes his first free throw of the season. Cuts it to a 3-point game. Well, he came in with limited shots, hadn't made any, and he made both. Turns it into a 2-point game. Prince into the paint, and he just ran over the Coyote, but apparently they're going to call the Coyote with blocking him. And is Schofield charged with a foul. Robbie Robertson up going, you're kidding me. It sure looked like he'd been there a while. According to the official, it is defensive and not offensive. Prince at the line. And those free throw shooting woes, as I mentioned, are on both ends of the floor.
We have a substitution on the floor.
Lockhart out of the game. Back in is Braden Wilson for the Rams. One of 2 goes Prince. Jackson down the floor for the Coyotes, into the corner to Robertson. Looked like Robertson looked to see if he was behind the arc, and he was. We're tied at 27. Wilson picking up the dribble in the corner. To the opposite corner to Justice, fakes the 3. Looking for a little help, gets it out front from Harris. Over to Justice, not afraid to put up the 3 ball, and does so over Odom. Into the paint, lead in by Jones, and Jones makes it a 1-point game. Wilson with it. Opposite side of the floor. That is picked off by Clay Schofield. Out front, Robertson into the corner to Jackson. He'll shoot the 3. Rims it out. And I believe a foul called on Prince.
Going to the line, shooting 2, number 3,
And a 1-and-1. Let's see how many personals that is on Prince. I'm thinking it is 2, and it is. Odom at the stripe. He hasn't made a free throw, but there again hasn't shot one. Has now and has made it. Daniel Hand, the AD at all the Coastals, our halftime guest. Odom trying to go 2 for 2 and give the Coyotes the lead. He will. And here of late, the guys that hadn't shot much free throw wise, shooting and hitting. Robertson 2 in a row, Odom 2 in a row. Coyotes with a 1-point lead. Harris working into the timeline, the arc, the paint, then back into the corner to Prince. Prince taking it baseline, and Jackson got a hand on the arm of Prince. So that is a couple of fouls called on Jackson. And we've got another timeout with 3:54 left to play in half number 1.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Inside 4 minutes to play, half number 1. Prince at the stripe after Jackson picked up his second personal. Jackson staying in the game. And Prince 2 of 2. Giving the Rams a 1-point lead. Jackson working at top of the key into the paint, leans in, shifts to the left hand and drops it in. Across the floor to Bright. Fed to Harris. Briefly open, was Justice down low. Harris saw him late though and drives and hits 2. Oh, to 1 in the jam, missed the jam, rebounded by Justice. Washington giving to Justice, shoots from the elbow, he's got it. Lead goes to 3 with 3 to play in the half. That is Jackson trying to get the reverse fouled by Washington. Actually, they're going to call Justice. Washington looked to the official going, "You're kidding. I didn't commit the foul." Well, he was right, he didn't. It was Justice, and then Justice had the same look. Jackson missing the first of 2. Odom, Robertson, and Schofield all out. Jones, Williams, and as soon as the gentleman's back is turned at the lane, I'll tell you who the third party is. Esteem back in. Two-point game, 2:52 to play. Half number 1. Into the corner to Justice. Back over to Bright. He'll bring it reverse-wise. The miss is a putback for Washington. Esteem top side, feeds to Williams. And Williams driving, left-handed shot, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Williams had it, lost it. Picked up by Bright. Bright pushing it to the other end of the floor. Drives off the glass, not there. Rebounded briefly by Williams. Bright took it away, picked up by Harris. He'll misfire on the 2. And it is Giddens with it. As we get inside, 2 minutes to play. Wow, what a feed. Missed the easy shot and then walked with it. Did ST. Wow, a missed opportunity there.
We have a substitution on the floor.
Rams maintaining the 4-point lead. Put in play to Washington. Prince will feed it down the floor to Harris. And Harris walks.
Violation, Coastal basketball.
Coyotes get it back. Inside 2 to play. Half number 1. Jones in and out of the arc. Just outside of the paint. Misfires. Rebounded by his team.
Foul ball on the play. Foul ball number 11. Going to the line. Shooting 2. Number 1.
His team will shoot. Well, the Coyotes on a roll. 4 in a row from the stripe. Let's see if that continues for ST. Rimmed in and out. His team 4 points per game. Played in 2 and started 1. Prior to tonight, of course, started this evening as well. So 2 out of 3. 1 of 2 goes his team for the strike. Little reach around Jones, briefly knocked away from Washington. Able to get it back. Prince over to Justice. Into the paint, off the glass. Rebound Jones. Over to Giddens. Sidesteps Justice. It slips from the fingertips, but apparently because of a Coyote. Check that because of a Ram. It was Prince who reached in and tipped it away. His team fades, fires, misfires. Prince with it. And a push. It'll be on Bryce Bracco.
15. Bryce Bracco. Going to the line, shooting 2. Number 3.
Ty Washington shooting. 52 seconds left to play in the half. I know it's early in the year, but you already got a Thursday big matchup. Coastal Alabama South and Coastal Alabama North up in Monroeville. And then the ladies will meet here in Bay Minette. Williams with a rebound, hands it over to Jackson. Open in the corner was Cade West, opted not to take the shot. In the paint, Williams hitting the bucket and drawing the foul. So with 1 possession, a chance for the Coyotes to tie it up. First foul on Ty Washington. Williams missing, but down with the board is Jackson. Giddens puts up the 3. It's off the rim. Prince firing down the floor. Open on the other end, Harris. Wanted to jam it in, couldn't because of Giddens.
Foul ball on the play. Foul ball on number 7. David.
They are going to call Giddens with the foul, but he stopped the 2.
2 shots. Number 1, Kareem Harris.
Kareem Harris shooting. A half minute to play in the half. Got off to an explosive start. And if you would have told me nobody had hit 40 yet, 30 seconds away from halftime, after the explosive first 90 seconds to a couple of minutes, I'd be going, no way. Dropped in by Jackson. Knotted up again, this time at 39. Into the corner, wide open. No good with the shot. Jackson, though, I think, climbed over the back of Harris. And it is going to be Jackson. And that's got Kareem Harris shooting. Harris hits both. Over to Giddens. Giddens with the 3 ball. 1:08 in the half, Coyotes. They will take a 1-point lead into the locker room. It is halftime. The leads have been narrow in the first half, but by 1 at halftime, it belongs to the Coyotes. Our halftime feature, AD of all the Coastals, Daniel Head. That conversation coming up. Great to have with us as our guest again at halftime, Daniel Head, the athletic director at all the Coastals. Coach, it's been a while. I guess last year since we last talked, and the way things are moving quickly there at Coastal, a lot has changed.
Man, it's just if you're not willing to change, you need to jump off the side. I tell you, it is progress here at Coastal Alabama in our athletic department and college wide. We have a new leadership team that has been brought in this past year with a new president, Dr. Aaron Milner, and vice president, Dr. Lonnie Burnett. Aaron Milner was a superintendent of Saraland City School System for a long time and built a very, very successful school system there that flourished in academics and athletics. He understands what it takes to be successful, and we're proud to have him on board. And then we brought in Dr. Lonnie Burnett, a longtime educator, and just retired as president of University of Mobile. So we have 2 strong leaders in place here at the college now, and we're just excited about the future. If there's something new every day that we're talking about or doing, and it's just a great time to be a part of this athletic program in this college. Enrollment's growing. Our teams are just continuing to flourish and have success, and we're just proud and thankful for all the resources and all those that work so hard to make us what we are.
Let's talk about 2 of the things that obviously I noticed because I go there. One is you got AC at Assembly Hall on the campus of Coastal Alabama North in Bruton. Man, that it is nice. And I like the nostalgic feel. I know new is really nice, and I love Jack Robertson Arena, but I also like that nostalgic feel on the campus of Bruton. So with the AC there, that has really made things nice.
Oh yeah, it's been a great facelift in Bruton. Like I said, it's an old gym. The bones are old, but and it wasn't very nice for a while. And over the last couple of years, we've really enhanced the infrastructure. Like I said, with an AC system. I mean, who would have thought in 2020 a college gym doesn't have air conditioning? And over the last few years, we've been able to get that in place, and that's been great. And we've also kind of customized the gym to kind of be a volleyball type gym. So it's really helped with the program. That's kind of their place there. And they're just coming off a great year this year. And so we're really proud of that. And the players are proud to have a place that they can have some pride in the coaches and in the community. And, it's a holistic effort, and, every stakeholder involved at the college supports that. And we're just proud to have nice things.
Well, I am very familiar with old bones, so I'm glad they're not just tossed out. In this case, new and improved. All right, let's move to Coastal South, and Jack Robertson Arena took a big facelift. Man, that's a gorgeous facility, and not just from an aesthetic standpoint, but there again, it's that technology in and the sound system, and it's great there.
Right, it is a beautiful place. We had the ribbon cutting unveiling this past August, right at the beginning of school. Had kind of a grand opening, pep rally, and that was great. We had a packed house. The community came, had a lot of students, a lot of members of the community, and it was a great night for everyone to come in and check out the new arena that's been so talked about over the last couple of years. So this is, we finished our first. We had a volleyball season that just finished up this fall, and we got a chance to to showcase our volleyball team and in the new arena. And it was great. And we're excited about opening up the home schedule for the 2024-25 basketball season tonight with our men's team here in Bay Minette playing the University of Mobile JV team. So that'll be a fun night and a great way to kick off the season.
What is next from an improvement to athletic facility-wise for any of the Coastals?
We have a few things going on. Actually, we have on the current things that have been approved. We are about to start breaking ground any day on a new baseball stadium in Bruton. They're the defending Division II state champions, and that they've done a lot there with little as far as resources. The facility was old, outdated, hadn't had a lot of tender loving care put in it over the last 20-25 years, and so it's time to do something there. So we're going to demo the current bleachers, press box area. Then we're going to build a grandstand with new press box, chair back seating, wrap around bleacher seating. It's going to be really nice. It's going to have a brand new concession stand below, restrooms, official locker rooms. It's going to be a really, really nice junior college stadium that fits that campus and that program there. And we are really proud of it because that is long overdue there in Bruton. There's been a lot of success there in the history of the program, a lot of championships won there, a lot of former major leaguers and things that's come through. And so we're excited and honored to be able to give back to that program and see it kind of, go through a facelift to get it modernized and take things to the next level and build off the success that they had last year.
Now, you say the construction could begin any moment. So does that mean the facilities will be under construction for the start of the baseball year in the spring?
Yes, possibly. It just kind of depends on the timeline. We're waiting on the, a few things with the state and the contractors to kind of get everything lined out. We'll know more specifically about all those details over the next few weeks.
I want to ask you about the commercial. I'm going to play it for the folks first. I love the approach. And two, I love the progressive thinking in marketing for Coastal Alabama. Let me play the spot. Afterwards, you talk about it.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. he struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
Yeah, this isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
It is a great spot. And,
it's awesome, man. I get chills every time
and my first question is, where did the creative thinking come from? You know, standard thinking is you've got a particular vocation that you want to push or an idea you want to push, and that's what you do. But in this particular case, you were able to pull in a mascot and really turn it into, again, a promotion for the campus. So where did the creative thinking start?
Well, I woke up one morning. It was like 2 a.m. I was having this vivid awakening moment. And I said, what can we do? What? I'm lying. I'm just kidding. No. I had nothing to do with it.
I was thinking that there could be a little more to this story.
Yeah, that's not my strength. I'm good at my strength is allowing other people to get out of the way to allow other people to create. That is with our marketing department, PR department, Lloyd Wing. Man, he has just been off the chain with all of this marketing, with our new branding. I mean, every time I go to his office, it's like, check this out. We got something new. And it's just like, man, when you just don't think it can be any better. And I'm keeping my mouth shut, but we have a huge, another layer of this stuff coming out in a few months that's going to blow it all away too. Just from a branding marketing thing that we're going to be kind of featuring next year. So it's rolling, man. Our marketing department and their partners are just, they're on top of their game. Put together a great video last week for NJCAA Day, and they featured a member of our student athletes from each campus. But this video, this commercial is cool. Like I said, every time I see it, it just kind of like, man, it kind of, when you hear him, when he does his arms up, comes out, with like, it's like kind of gives you chills, and it's a pretty cool environment. So, tip my hat to those guys. They're just amazing in what they do, and I'm lucky to be able to just ride their coattails to help them do some things to promote our department.
Well, let me give you a tip of the hat, though, because, there are a lot of folks that don't know to step out of the way when it's something that maybe they don't have the expertise in. Yeah. To let the guys in this particular case who know how to market put stuff together. So I think some kudos there to you as well. Isn't that, though, kind of an indication of the mindset at Coastal Alabama? It is a more, at least comparatively speaking, a more progressive mindset.
Right. We want to be the leaders. I mean, that's our focus from a college. That's our president's message. I mean, he is a strong leader, and he wants to be progressive and out front and not reactive. We want to go ahead and be proactive and get ahead of the game and think strategically. And, it's just like coaching. I mean, when you get in a situation, you got to figure out how you can separate yourself from the opponent and whatever. So you got to always be open-minded and, and allow people to bring creative new ways to doing things and be open-minded to learn and what works and then go out and utilize your strengths. And that's what our team's done here at Coastal. I mean, it's just a great team effort. Everybody's on the same page. We all want to grow together. We all have a vision for what this is going to look like. And every meeting we have, the vision gets brighter and more clear. And it's really cool. This didn't even work. Like, it's just cool seeing all of our student athletes come together and get behind this, and our coaches on multiple campuses and faculty and staff. This has really been a unifying thing with the rebranding and the the chemistry at the college and the support is really starting to show, and we're proud of what all we have to showcase.
In our limited amount of time, we're airing this at halftime. We got to wrap it up, but I want us to talk again because I know you got changes coming baseball-wise at Coastal North with Coach Keith Griffin stepping aside, and two, a progressive mindset in kind of making that smoother transition. So let's talk again. Thanks, Daniel Head, AD at Coastal Alabama, for being our halftime guest.
Hey, thank you, Robert, for this partnership. Another year. This is just a great thing we've got going. And, hey, basketball season's on us. I feel really confident about all four of our programs, our two women's programs, our two men's programs. They've got a lot of, we got a lot of experience back in a couple teams, and we got a lot of new faces and names and a lot of talent. And so it's going to be a fun year, and I'm excited to get it tipped off tonight at home and here in Bay Minette, and then see how it all progresses. So, thank all those that are coming out to watch us online. And if you get a chance to come out to the games, come see us.
Daniel Head, AD at the Coastal Alabamas, thanks so much for being our guest.
Thank you so much, Robert. Have a good week.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone, because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Half number 2 in a 42-41 contest. A Giddens three-pointer at the buzzer, putting the Coyotes on top at halftime. And here we go with half number 2, Rams and Coyotes. And by the way, Coach has straightened this out on names and numbers for 2. Actually provided the numbers originally, but that was with the white jerseys. They were in the black. Williams with a miss, and dotting number 25 as here on the bench, literally in my lap. I said I like this new spot on the sidelines, but maybe I should rethink that. But everything's okay. But what is the old saying? All's well that ends well. Foul call on Brown. Joe Brown trying to take the ball away from Ty Washington. Okay, the changes number and name-wise. 25 belongs to Devon Carter-Ward, and Dylan Prince is number 11.
Got him again. Got him again. Foul on the play. Foul number 23.
Another foul on Brown. So he has committed 2 in the span of no seconds. No time ticked off the clock. So on the floor currently for the Rams, you have got Carter Ward. You have also got Karen Harris, as well as Caden Justice. And let's see, Colin Lockhart. And Kareem Harris. A little change as far as starters go. There is one less starter as compared to the first half. And for the Coyotes, you've got Stephen Williams, you've got Tayshawn Gilchrist, Joe Brown at the stripe, LJ Jackson, and you've got David Giddens. So likewise, Coyotes -1 starter. That is Joey Robertson, who started the ball game, not starting the second half. Tayshawn Gilchrist in his spot instead. Coyotes with a 3-point lead. Nearly taken away, but instead right into the hands of Justice, and Justice makes it a 1-point game. Lob down to Williams. Williams, big height advantage over Kareem Harris. They will take that match all day and all night long. Carter Ward rattling in the three. And just like that, we're tied again. Jackson feeding over to Brown. Brown with a couple of fouls, picked him up without any time expiring on the clock. Rebounded by Washington. And a little contact on the drive in by Carter Ward, but he'll drop in the 2 and give the lead back over to the Rams. Gilchrist to the timeline. Right side. Off the window, no good. Justice Brown trying to save it, throws it away. And it'll be Rams basketball. And great to have you watching tonight's coverage. A reminder that we need your subscriptions. We want you as a subscriber to our YouTube channel, trying to get to 5,300. That's the next goal. A rocket from Carter Ward that misfires and misses Lockhart. So the Coyotes with the basketball. Drive to the glass, around the rim, no good for Jackson, but put in by Williams, and that will prompt a timeout asked for by the Rams.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
I confess I am cheating. I am looking at my Google Calendar to tell you what's coming up here on JockJive. You know, you reach a certain age, you can't remember everything. Tomorrow at 5, Pensacola Christian and Coastal Alabama North in ladies action. 7 o'clock, Southern Union and Coastal Alabama North in men's basketball. Thursday, Southwest Mississippi and Coastal North in ladies basketball. And then Coastal South and Coastal North in men's action at 7:30 Thursday. Hill County Bayside Academy football, first round of the playoffs. That's available only on NFHS. We'll be there with the coverage. And then on Saturday, one basketball, got that for you. Coastal North and South women's action. One volleyball, got that. 12 South District, as that is laid in by Lockhart. Jones at Enterprise State, and okay, if you want baseball, we've even got that. ABC Fall League, Brown knocking down the 3. Coyotes taking a 1-point lead. Over to Washington. Given to Carter Ward. Back over to Washington. Brown defending. From the corner. Off the rim with a 3 try. Giddens taking down the rebound, and Lockhart swatting it out of bounds.
I'm going to hit another one.
So Jackson to put it in play. Over to Makai Jones, who has checked into the game. Jackson bringing it down low. Left-hander off the glass. Justice with a foul. There's 2 and could be 3.
Going to the line and shooting 1. Number 5, LJ Jackson.
3-point Coyote lead. You push it to 4. That just might be the biggest lead of the game for the Coyotes. No team with 5 or more. Biggest lead for both has been 4. Harris feeding into the corner to Justice, putting up the 3 ball off the rim. Giddens with a board and a chance to extend the lead to 6 or 7. Over to Jackson, trying to settle things down a bit. Williams, give and go off the glass. And it's a 6-point Coyote advantage. Harris to the timeline. Feed goes out front to Washington. Carter Ward in the paint. Flicks it off the rim, rebounded by Jones. Down the floor to Brown. With the spin, lost it, able to get it back. Hands it over to Williams. Giddens for 3. Rattles it in, rattles it out. Tipped in by Jones. And Coyotes by 8. Behind Lockhart, able to regain control. Justice shooting the 3. And it will drop in. Apparently getting a little ribbon from some Coyote faithful and gave the stands a look on the trip down. 5-point game. Williams feed to Jones. Rejected by Justice. Fed over to Giddens. Into the corner to Justice. Wide open for the 3 ball. Rimmed in and out. Jones with it. Walks into the opposite end of the floor. Out to defend is Harris. Feeds over to Jackson. Back it goes to Williams. From the left side, he's got 2. In play to Lockhart. Feeds into the corner. Justice dropped it. Got it back. And there is a blocking foul. It'll be charged to Jackson. Timeout on the floor, 14:01. The left of the ball game.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Second half action. Justice at the stripe after the Jackson foul, picking up his 3rd. And Justice missing the first of 2. 9-point lead. It belongs to Coastal South. Good crowd on hand for the home opener. Jones, feed goes to Odom. Odom with a miss. There is a whistle. And that is going to be charged to Justice. It'll be his third person. And Odom will go to the strike. The newly renovated Jack Robertson Arena. I think we had 2 games maybe last year at the end of the basketball season played here. All of the other home games for Coastal South played at Bruton campus, which now is exclusively the home to Coastal Alabama North volleyball. The game's first double-digit lead. Washington going down but able to maintain the dribble. Loose ball, battle for it. And that'll roll out of bounds off of Washington. Bracco to put it in play. Bryce Bracco is checked into the game. Also in now is Joey Robertson. Robertson missing on the 3, rebounded by Bright. 3-pointer drops in for Skinner. Bracco down the floor. Topside give goes to Giddens. Odom at the elbow, feeds it out to Jones. Over to Bracco, and that winds up against the scorer's table. And it is Rams basketball with another opportunity to trim into what was once 10, now 7. Screen set by Carter Ward. Washington over to Carter Ward. And that is Devon Carter Ward. Got that hyphen between Carter and Ward. It's not Carter as the first name and Ward as the last. Jones into the corner to Giddens. In the paint, right turn, left hand. He drops into. Ball on the floor. Washington able to find it. Over to Carter Ward. Into the corner. Skinner. Taking it out of the corner. Topside give goes to Washington. And there is somebody that missed the defensive assignment. Easy 2 for Washington. Robertson in the corner, trying to get it out to Jones. Skinner nearly took it away, or Bright that is. And then Robertson getting his second 3 of the game. Back to a 10-point lead. I believe that was called on Giddens, and it was called just prior to the media timeout. So we go to the break with the Coyotes up by 10.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. He struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
Yeah, this isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Back to the action, 11:36 to play. Hyman into the game, tipped it away from Kareem Harris, but out of bounds. And will be brought in from near the Rams bench, right to do the honors. In play to Harris, into the corner to Justice. Justice short on the three, rebounded by Jackson. Over to Hyman. Hyman trying to get it down low to Williams, tipped into the corner. And there is a foul call. Got a push by Dallas Skinner. Off the rim for Robertson. He's got a pair of threes, misses on that. Put in play to Harris. Heads to the top of the key, handoff given to Bright. Carter Ward leans in, there's a whistle. Carter Ward going to the stripe. I want to get our thanks to Lucas Maestas, who's running camera for us tonight. Up at the Crow's Nest. Might need an oxygen mask up there. So elevated above the floor here. A 9-point Coyote lead. We're down here at sea level. On the sidelines, give goes to Williams. Off the glass for two. Lead 11, largest of the game for the Coyotes. Running into the double team, Harris coughs it up. Picked up by Schofield, and Schofield with two. In play to Harris. That is Bright putting up the three ball off the rim. Carter Ward. And it is blocked by Robertson, but Robertson might have got some body on Carter Ward, and apparently did. So Carter Ward at the strike. Gilchrist coming in, Odom in, Stevens and Hyman coming out for the Coyotes. Lockhart checking in for the Rams. And Justice playing with three personals going to the sidelines. By the way, your season of basketball here on JockJive, Coastal Alabama North, men and women. South Georgia Tech, men and women. ACCC Conference Tournament, JCAA Conference Tournament. And an offensive. And that is charged to Gilchrist. Handling some SIAC for ESPN Plus. And may have a little announcement coming soon about some additional basketball. I don't think I'm at liberty to say at the moment. Haven't been told not to, but haven't been told to. So we'll wait. Carter Ward taking it baseline. Off the glass, out of bounds. Last touch by Schofield. Giddens back into the ball game. Carter Ward with it after the inbounds. Right turn, heads to the paint. Her teammates counting down, knew the clock was about to run out. And he will get fouled on the trip in. That'll be charged to Odom. And that is the first on Odom. And And it's got Carter Ward shooting. Dylan Prince getting ready to check into the game. I think that might be members of the Coyote baseball team trying to work their magic over on the sidelines. And whether or not, I think they're going to take credit for the first miss. One of two goes Carter Ward. An 11-point Coyote lead. Odom through his fingertips, Giddens got it, brings it baseline, jams it in. That'll go out of bounds and give us an opportunity to give you a look at the Giddens chant. Rams putting it in play, Jalen Bright from the far sideline. In play to Lockhart. Feeds over to Prince. Prince with a spin move off the glass for a pair. Tipped by Lockhart, but back over to Jackson. Jackson working into the timeline. Feeds, what a pass. Jones an easy two. Giddens splashing in the three. There's that 80 plus. Prince on the other end of the floor. He'll lay it up and in. And the Rams will ask for time. You're watching Coastal Alabama South basketball, and you'll only find it on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
$8:23 to play in the game. Coyotes enjoying a 14-point lead. Prince with Jackson each step of the way, and then got a little too tight with the defense. Prince claiming that there was a little elbow shoving from Jackson, but the officials seeing it as a defensive foul. Carter Ward harassed by Coyotes, dives for the loose ball, and then walked with it. Coyotes with the basketball, 7:42 to go in the game.
We have a substitution on the floor.
Williams coming into the game, Odom going out. for the Coyotes. Jackson to put it in play from right in front of the Rams bench. Well, in a young year, Coyotes averaging 83 a night. I think they're going to get that. I feel confident in predicting. Williams makes it 82. Let's see what this whistle is about. It is simply to stop the clock and reset the 30-second clock. So no foul, no change of possession. Put in play to Ty Washington, over to Prince. Definitely some contact. Apparently the whistle not for the contact, it was for the fact that Prince ran out of bounds. Robertson to put it in play, does to Giddens. Wow. Lemon. Jackson to Williams. That was mighty nice, worth a second look. (84-66) Coyote lead. And all of a sudden, a game that saw no more separation than 4 points, as the Coyotes out by nearly 20. Foul called on Giddens. And we'll put Prince at the line. One more for Prince. Hey, don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Trying to get 5,300 subscribers. Good chance you're watching on YouTube. Might be watching on the ACCC Sports Network. If you are, then you got to go to YouTube to subscribe. If you're not, if you're watching on YouTube, should be a button nearby. Plus follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Jackson feeding to Williams. Williams with a fade, the fire, too strong. Rebounded by Bryant, and there is a whistle and foul. And that is called on Robertson. It is the first on Robertson.
Go, Dale.
In play to Williams, defending his Lockhart, and Williams just muscles his way for a pair. Carter Ward down to Bright. 3-ball off. Sails into the corner. Harris able to track it down. Feed over to Prince. Blocked by Williams. But that will be Williams charged with a personal. And it's 3 now on Williams, and it's got Prince shooting.
Let's work.
One more from Prince. And it is a 17-point Coyote lead with 6 minutes to go. Jackson, top of the key, feeds over to Jones. Tipped away, battle for the loose ball. It's still being booted around. Eventually, Bright tips it back onto the floor, but into the hands of Jackson. Over to Jones, leans in, gets the two. And Coyotes working on a 100-point night. 11 away with 5.5 to go. Harris at the timeline. Breaking into the corner, Bright with a feed to Carter Ward, and he will lay it up, but not in. There is a foul, though. It'll be charged to Jackson. And that has got Carter Ward shooting. That is foul number 4 on Jackson. Jackson will come out of the game. Gilchrist will go in. Braden Wilson checking into the game for the Rams, and Dylan Prince will go to the sidelines. Down to Joe Brown. And there is a Justice foul. I think it's going to be 4 on Justice. And it is the 4th on Justice. Joe Brown shooting. Brown a 50-50 free throw shooter. Missing the first. Missing the second. Rebounded by Odom. Odom jams it in. Coyotes at 90-20 up. Laying on the opposite end of the floor by Harris. Brown into the corner. Jones thinking about the 3 on the floor with a dribble. Over to Brown, who's already hit a 3. Over to Gilchrist. Back over to Brown. He'll drive. It is off the glass. Odom with it. Puts it up, puts it in. Let's see if the bucket counts. A whistle was blown. It will count, and Odom's got a shot at 3.
Going to the line, shooting 1. Number 3, Quentin Odom.
Odom trying to cap off a 3-point play opportunity. Hyman getting ready to check into the game. Bracco is already back in for the Coyotes. Odom with a miss. Tipped out, grabbed by Harris. Does a little euro. There's a swat by Gilchrist, and apparently he will commit the foul.
Foul number 2, Tyshawn Gilchrist. Going to the line, shooting 2. Number 1,
Harris going to the stripe, and Gilchrist is fouled out of the game. That is 5 personals on Gilchrist. He heads to the bench, and Joey Robertson will come in.
Substitution.
First shot, no good for Harris.
2 shots, man. He just went up.
1 of 2 goes Harris. It is a 19-point lead with 4:37 left. Bracco lost it. Picked up by Bright. Bright to the other end of the floor. A reach and a foul by Bracco and a Bright bucket.
2-point shot, made good. Number 12. Going to the line, shooting 1. Number 12.
And now it's Bright trying to cap off a 3. Odom did on the other end of the floor. Bright on this end.
Substitution.
Gray Williams checking into the game for the Coyotes. Bracco going to the sidelines. Coyotes still needing 8 to break 100. Toss to Brown. Feeds it to Williams. Off the rim, rebounded by Jones. Back into the corner. Splash down for Gray Williams. Stolen away by Brown. Got 2 on 1. It is Jones for 2.
Jones. Ball out of bounds. Rams basketball.
Put in play to Harris. Back over to Carter Ward. Wilson fires into the corner. Justice missing on the 3. Tipped up by Bright. And apparently somebody was holding the non-shooting hand. It'll be Gray Williams picking up a foul. It's his 3rd of the game. 3:44 left. Got a break in the action. And the Coyotes now up big.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here. And be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
If you missed our halftime conversation with Daniel Head, the AD, and all the Coastals, we will have it on YouTube tomorrow. So be sure to check that out on YouTube. Great conversation about what has and is happening and all the Coastals. Pride at the stripe. 3:44 to play. Turning into a lengthy game, real-time wise. We are creeping up on 2 hours. Bright 0 for 2, rebounded by Williams. And a couple of Williams, Gray and Steven on the floor for the Coyotes. This is the Gray Williams. Stolen away by Justice. Misses the jam. Coyotes with the basketball. Well, Justice was trying to jam it in to quieten down the ribbon going on by the Coyote baseball team. And the miss probably is not going to work to quieten down the bunch. Fend to Williams, and Williams just powers his way for the two-handed jam. Over to Carter Ward, and you got a blocking foul called on Joey Robertson. If you saw the reaction of Robbie Robertson, he did not agree with the call. Not a happy camper. And there's more than a single fan that did not quite agree. Still a 99-76 game. As we get inside 3 to go. Jones taken into the glass, and he will be dropped. Compliments of a Ram. It's Bright who committed the personal, and it is Jones shooting. Jones 15 points a game. Coyotes led after 2 games by David Giddens with 19. Alex Abernathy checking into the game for the Rams. Bright coming out. Coyotes in familiar territory. They frequently during a season will hit triple digits, and they are there now. Bracco with a loose ball off the miss over to Jones. Feeds to Giddens, wants 3. He's got 3. Wilson taking into the glass for 2. And a close game for 20 minutes. Not nearly as close now. Bowen Baggett into the game for the Coyotes. Over to Jones. And as Williams down low, trying to get the reverse. Got it back, no good. Tipped in by Bracco. Wilson putting up the 3, in and out. Bracco with the rebound. Inside 2 to go. Coyotes about to go to 2-1 on the year. The University of Mobile JV squad about to hit the 500 mark at 1-1. And now benches being cleared. Andy Bosarge coming in for the Rams. Also checking into the game is John Alums. Hyman back in for the Coyotes. Cade West into the game. Fed over to Wilson. Wilson with a scoop. He'll lay it in for 2. Hyman in play to West. And West will be fouled. And Stephen Galvin, who is now in the game for the Rams, committing the personal. Looks like we're about to have all non-starters. The lone remaining starter probably about to come out of the game. As Ray Williams is set to re-enter, and yet Giddens coming out. Carson Tyree into the game for the Rams. .106.80. As I mentioned, close for 20 minutes. The Coyotes began to pull away about halfway through the second half. 1 minute left. Hyman. He'll get points. Abernathy sending it down the floor. Bosarge had it briefly. Back to Abernathy. He'll fade and fire. Misses Tyree. Last to touch. Coyotes with a basketball. Brian Esteen back into the game too for the Coyotes. Hyman to Esteen. West into the corner to Baggett. West for three. He's got it. Short on the shot on the other end of the floor by Galvin. Stolen away by Abernathy. Feeds down low, and, well, the two-handed jam didn't work, but the bounce off the glass did for Galvin. Clock winding down. West going to let it go to Goose Eggs, and this one is over. Coyotes 2-1 on the young year. Knocking off the University of Mobile JV 111-82. Don't forget tomorrow, more basketball. We head to Monroeville, Alabama. Coastal North men and women play. The ladies at 5 o'clock and the men at 7. The ladies against Pensacola Christian. And the guys will take on Southern Union. We'll have it for you right here on JockJive. Thanks so much to the AD, Daniel Head, for the opportunity to be here in Bay Minette. Thank you for watching. For all the folks with Coastal Alabama and JockJive. Thanks too to our camera op, Lucas Maestas. It's a Coyote win, 111-82. So long, everybody. I'm Robert Williamson for JockJive. See you tomorrow night at Coastal Moon.